Switching gears now, though, to some education news. Of course, we know that Charlotte is growing fast, particularly those areas in northern Mecklenburg County. So there's a new school to help accommodate that. Walker Lawson joins us here in the studio. So Walker, what is this school? Where is it? What do we know so far?
Yeah, so CMS obviously passed a bond back in 2023. It's about $2.5 billion. This will go towards building this new middle school on Stumptown Road in Huntersville. So this is to help alleviate the congestion that they're seeing for Davidson K through 8, schools like Bailey Middle School, as well as JM Alexander. And so they just recently went and spoke to residents in the community and kind of showed renderings of what this school is going to look like. It's set to open in August of 2028, but they have some features they're working on with security, making sure there's a limited number of entrances, looking at windows that students can look out but no one can look in. So different safety measures, but they're also just kind of, letting people know this school is in the works and that there will also be other improvements coming later down the pipeline for North Mecklenburg High School. There'll be other improvements for Cornelius Elementary, which is kind of later down the road that they're looking at. So just overall trying to address the growth that's happening in the area.
Those security improvements are really interesting. Would those, those windows you mentioned, those security measures, be the improvements that come to the high school and elementary school, or is that not clear yet?
So I'm not sure exactly what that looks like yet. They said that, and even the school board member that we spoke to said this is still, the renderings are still being done for even this school. So they presented some to local community members, but they're still fine-tuning the details and really wanting to make sure that they're taking what they've learned from past years and applying them into the future. I couldn't see this school getting those benefits and these new schools not getting it.
I know that they got a chance to speak with a lot of people in the community. Anything that they heard from parents, from families in particular?
Yeah, so I'll speak for myself for living in that community. Obviously, a new school is needed. Bailey Middle School is very overcrowded from my perspective of driving on the roadways there.
Sure.
It's traffic is definitely difficult. When I went to Bailey and Huff High School, that road is just a pinch point. And as you're seeing new developments popping up left and right, new homes, new communities similar to Burkdale and things happening, this is something that's needed to address that issue. Of course, you're going to get people that feel it might be a little too late. There might be people that feel differently about location. Always location's going to come with question marks no matter where you build something.
Sure.
It's something covering development I've learned. People don't want it in their backyard, but might want it somewhere else. So it's needed. People want that in the area, probably want more schools, honestly, if you were to ask them. But it's interesting because even when I was talking to a council member in Cornelius about development and growth, this council member had said to me, Cornelius is getting to a point where we don't really have much more land to build on. So It's going to be interesting in the future, I think years from now towards 2030, kind of seeing, are some of these areas maxing out with growth and kind of. So I'm sure this school will help accommodate growth in the area, but they wanted to reiterate and make sure people know, they're not building a new school in Davidson. This is going in Huntersville to help alleviate schools in Davidson and Cornelius.
I am curious. I know you said 2028, and some people might say that that's a bit late given how overcrowded it currently is. What are they doing now until 2028 to make room?
So they're actually moving students around through the schools. So they kind of explained that Davidson K through 8, they've moved some students to Bailey Middle School. So there are adjustments being made. Obviously, the Bailey Middle School conversation is interesting because people already feel like there's so much traffic on that road anyway, and the district is aware that there's going to have to be studies done to address traffic on Bailey Middle School as well. But there will be students moving around. I'm sure all those kids and families are familiar. Their schools have already talked to them.
I'm sure.
And they're aware of that if they're going to be impacted. But then, lines will be redrawn for where kids will go. Especially,
it's always fun.
Yeah. So, picking who will be going to new schools and what that will kind of look like is all to come a couple years from now.
Later.
At a later date, not today.
Problem for a different time.
Exactly.
You're at 4 and 5:30?
4 and 5:30, yes.
All right, Walker, thanks for joining us.
Of course, thank you.
We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back in about 2 minutes with some more local and national headlines.